Welcome back to Gamemode 4 Custom Terrain. This is probably it. This is probably the last stream. So only two things left to do. One is to convert this, the tower structures from 1.8 to 1.9. And then finally, which I'm not going to do on camera because we've covered how I generate structures in the streams. I'll be doing that off camera while watching a film or something. And the other thing is simply changing this over to the new chest, the new filling system for 1.9, which is going to take a little while, but shouldn't be too bad. I think there's a lot of optimization we can do for this. For example, loads of Minecraft colons we can take out. And we also probably use a lot of speech marks and things, which we don't have to. A lot more Minecraft colons. Okay, so it's not too bad, but yeah, we can probably cut down the size a little bit. Oh, the potions are going to have to be changed. All the potions will be broken. A couple of other things might be broken, so we're going to have to go through the item list. Do we have an item list? I think we have an item list. It's probably not a very comprehensive item list though. By the way, how are you guys doing? Everybody all right? Polyboy is here. Welcome. Energy is working on a Chrome extension. Sounds cool. Let's get this over here. Here's all our items and their ID numbers. You'll notice on the sidebar right now is I4. So these are all of these chests over here have had item numbers generated for slot 4. They're also there for I3, I2, and I1. You can see they all have different numbers. I1 actually has the same number for slot 1 and 2, number 89, which would be... So that chest would contain 2 spruce saplings. Actually, no, it wouldn't, because 89 for slot 1 is spruce saplings, and for slot 2 is... Oh, okay, 2 spruce saplings. So it would contain 5 spruce saplings. Fantastic. So you can see we can actually... we have a total of 120 minus 11. 120 minus 10 was 110 times 3 is 330. Yeah, I didn't even need to use Google there. I don't know what I was doing. 330 item types that we can have in this system, which is quite an extensive amount. Does mean that we have 660 command blocks, although some of the slots, slots in this list are empty. You can see them here and there, and that basically means that no item will appear in that slot if that number is chosen, just so that you don't always get 3 items. Polyboy says, do towers have a set height or could they have a variation of levels? They can spawn at a variety of heights. I believe it's somewhere between Y120 to 200, something like that. I have changed it slightly for 1.9. They can spawn higher now, technically. I believe that system is... this is the tower system here, I think. So 80 to 255. Oh no, this is the dungeon system, okay. I don't know where the towers are. I feel like I already converted them, but maybe I didn't. Almost dungeon, maybe I just did do it here, but forgot to... Yeah, a tower, almost tower. So I actually have to change all of these to a tower. I think I may have forgotten to do that. But it does suggest that 80 to 255 might be it. Oh god, I did change the rest to a tower. Okay, I just missed that one. Good. The stone button fill will tell us what the actual max and min heights are, which are 80 to 255. So that's the range the tower can spawn at. I doubt it would ever go that high. Yeah, okay. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, right, so this item system here, we've worked out the item IDs for all 4 slots. So that's the setup for the chest. Then this is item 1, item 2, item 3, and item 4. And that's basically it for that. After that, we need to actually generate these chest population numbers. And we're going to put that on a separate line because we're effectively going to execute on all armor stands called GM4 chest pop to run at this point, so that other modules are able to add things to these chests as well if they wish. I've talked about this earlier. For example, heart canisters. If you've got heart canisters installed, you could find heart canisters in these chests when you explore, which is what slot 4 is reserved for. You'll notice there's actually only 3 columns really filled out here. The 4th is completely empty, and it's reserved for other modules to add things. So we're going to... is this behind a check barrier? Oh no, it would only run if a chest was spawned. I actually noticed an issue with the 1.9 system yesterday while I was populating these chests for the first time, and that is that this system here, which gets the coordinates of a requesting entity, only gets the coordinates at the speed of this hopper clock. Which means that if you've got loads of entities requesting their coordinates, it takes quite a long time to process them all. The original module had a fill clock here, a fill clock connected to this, looking for any entity with the correct score. So we actually need to change that back over. There will have to be a fill clock in this system. By a fill clock, I do of course mean a 20 hertz impulse clock. So chest pop. I'm going to get rid of this armor stand because I don't want to trigger that stuff. We go over here. We're going to go execute at E. Name equals name equals GM4 chest pop. Type equals armor stand. Block data auto 1. Okay. Before we do that, we are going to up their chest pop score to 1, which tells this system that they don't need their item numbers recalculated. So right here, set to 1. And this one we're going to change from set to 1 to add 0. There we go. Okay, cool. Oh, Sphinx is here. Hello. And No9s is also here. Welcome to the stream. Sphinx has finally made it to a stream. He always arrives just after I finish streaming. Right, so I'm going to use mcedit on this chunk of command blocks. We've finished with all of this section here. So I'm going to get rid of that. What we need to do now is remember the correct GM4 load chests. Why is that there? What was... I'm not quite sure what I just deleted. Because I just noticed this arm stand over here, and there was an arm stand over here as well. Was that... Okay, I'm a little confused as to what I just deleted. I thought... No, I think it's fine. I think we only deleted the one row because spawners 2 is a separate thing, so I would have left an air gap. So I think we just deleted that one line which had all of these commands in it. And then this, I guess, is triggered by this. I'm just surprised I called it chest pop and then this is spawn chests 1. I'm going to re-import that with MCEdit for a second because I feel like I may have just done something silly. I'm not sure. MCEdit. You guys can actually watch this time because I'm doing a full screen record and I have coffee and I'm feeling generous. Oop. Okay, well, we may have cursor issues apparently. I'm just going to briefly re-import. Okay, re-import. Custom, nope. It'll be in downloads. Custom terrain tower. Nope. I think I deleted them. Curses! Right, I'll download them again a second. Chest. Structure population, there we go. Schematic. Okay. So I guess this contained the spawners. Just going to put it over here a second. What did I just do? So spawners 1 and spawners 2. That's all already dealt with. Then we've got spawn chests 1. What does that do? Right, that's putting in the base stuff. Okay, got it. And then chest pop is responsible purely for this line. Yep. Okay, right. We're fine then. We're all good. I got a bit confused there. All right. So back to MCEdit. Going to highlight all of this. Oops. And we've got a bit of a weird order here because item 1 is over here and the last item's like over there. So we're kind of going in the opposite direction to the one we normally do. Dordeer, welcome to the stream. Hello. Probably the last custom terrain stream. What is that up there in the top left? This looks like a segment of this. I don't know why it's up there. Well, I guess I'll clean it up later. So we're going to use the the filter, dump command blocks, and then it's one of these combinations. Sort command blocks by X, Y, Z. I don't remember which one it was, but I think it was one of the later ones. So I'm going to try Z, Y, X first. We're going to dump it to D commands.txt, which I should be able to find. Let's see what happens. So to Notepad, I may have just accidentally clicked TeamSpeak there. and to the D drive. Commands, text, there we go. Okay, so, oh yeah, we've got a bit of a mess to clean up here. We have the fill here. Let's check, let's compare these. So that's 11, 13. So we're missing 12. 11, 13, 15, 17. Okay, so this is the wrong way to do it. Let's try ZXY. Which gives us 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Just counting up for a bit. 34. Then 35 is missing. Why is 35 missing? What's the command in the end of this? $40. So I think maybe we just have nothing in slot 35. 31, 32, 33, 34, 36, 37, 38, 40, 36, 37, 38, 40, and then 45 should be, oops, the first one here. Good. Okay, so we seem to have the right order. Nice. Second time lucky. So, I believe I actually already have a macro built into Notepad++, which should just shrink this down. I may have lost it. Wait, I think it just ran twice. Control E does what? Okay, wrong one. Control Shift E, I think I bound it to. I don't know if it's running or whether... Control Alt E? Nope. Gives me a little French symbol. Maybe I've lost the macro. Where's my macro list? Collapse MBT, Control Shift E. Control Shift E. Okay, it's not going to help me then. Are there any settings here? Can I stop it from spreading all of that code out? Clear and prevent output tracking on import. No, it's not going to be helpful. Okay. I don't know why Sphinx is suggesting Command E. I'm on a PC. Right, so first of all, I had to do a huge amount of cleanup on this last time. Right, we're gonna find open bracket followed by a new line and replace it with an open bracket. Okay, it's not a new line. There we go. Whoops. Find that and replace it with regular bracket. I think I can get rid of all tabs actually. That helps. I really don't want to have to do this all by hand. We can do the same thing with a comma. The same thing with a close bracket. And the same thing with a close square bracket. This isn't working too well. This is going to be a pain to clean up by hand. I really need to learn regex, regular expressions. I need to delete any line that starts with a hash and they're not evenly spaced apart because all of these commands are being split across square brackets, across their curly brackets. Man, this is a mess. I don't remember it being this bad. At least I can do that as a macro, which means I can just press play here and it'll close things off for me. Man, this is gonna suck. Yeah, I'm aware of regex tutorial sites, but that's not really going to help me in the here and now, because it takes time to learn regex. Time that I do not have. Right. There's a few hundred lines of this stuff. This doesn't seem like a very productive way to spend a stream. But I don't know what else to do. Anything I can talk about while I'm doing this that's useful to people in any sort of way? Okay, this is... Is the stored enchantments tag still used for enchanted books? Or are we actually going to have to change all of these guys? Tell some jokes while doing it. I don't really know many jokes. One day, oh dear, one day, Mozart was sitting with some of his friends, and one of them was sitting idly playing the piano, as they do, and the cover for the keys fell on his fingers, and he gave out an almighty shriek, and Mozart calmly said, A sharp. And lifting the cover, his friend played an A sharp, and sure enough, that's the correct key that the shout had been in. So yeah, he had a very musical ear. And on another occasion, he was sat with his with some other friends, and another one of his mates came along and sat down with him, and he sat on a B, and giving out a cry, Mozart said, B flat. Followed by long pause as stream catches up with joke, followed by groans, followed by me trying to think of another joke. Yeah. B flat? Sphinxy doesn't get it? B flat? Oh, come on. It wasn't that bad. I don't know. I'm not really a go-to sort of pre-prepared jokes kind of guy. I'm more of a situational humor sort of person, I guess. I don't have many pre-prepared ones. Oh, we're not doing that there. Okay, right. This seems like a stupid way to spend the stream, but I have to do this. Like, I need to get them all in a line and work out which ones I can keep and which ones need changing. Could somebody confirm for me that enchanted books still have this stored enchantment value? Oh, no, Nines has literally just written stored enchant still works for books. Fantastic. So something I do want to do as we go through this is, as well as simply converting it to the new command blocks, we need to look for items in it that are broken by 1.9, such as potions. They will need to have they'll need to be updated to the new format. I think we're out of the books section now, which is going to be a lot faster. There's less curly brackets to deal with. So anything to do with... should I zoom in a bit here? I guess we can still just about see everything there, just so you guys can read this a bit better. We're looking for items which are broken by 1.9 or like crap items, like rail. We don't want too much of stuff like that. We may want to change it up a little bit and have a couple more good items, because people in general were complaining that the loot from these dungeons wasn't really good enough. It was a bit disappointing, the things you found. And I can see where you're coming from. Originally, I just didn't want them to be too OP, but the general consensus from people actually playing with this has been that loot needs to be better. So that's something I'm going to try and address. Potions are going to have to be changed over. I don't know if anybody wants to look up the new potion format. If you go to... I'm referring to people in the stream, by the way. It's a bit late for people watching this as a recording. If you go to the structure population page on the wiki, there's a list of all potions. People are welcome to compile a list of correct data tags for the new potions, because they changed them up, like wheat and pumpkin seeds and stuff like that. I think we could probably... Oh yeah, actually what we need is a list of new items that are new to 1.9 that we want to include. So for example, beetroot seeds perhaps. This would be an interesting discussion, and I'd like people to talk about this potentially. Do you think it's a good or a bad idea to have elytra appear in these chests? Remember that these items appear at different heights, so we can, for example, make elytra only appear in very high towers as very rare finds. But that might be a very good incentive to go looking, as long as we don't think that that's too OP. I think it might be quite nice to look for them. Here's another enchanted book. I think we come back up to those again now as we reach the mid-levels to top levels of the tower. And then there's a few other things as well, like purple blocks perhaps could appear in these dungeon chests sometimes. Oh, that's good coffee. Ender pearls, yeah, we're getting up to the sort of higher heights. I'm actually making fairly good progress, I think. Slowly getting through it anyway. I might actually change this macro to because it's always the same number because it's books. I'm just going to go end, delete, end, delete, end, delete, end, delete, down, home, backspace, backspace, and that'll clear everything for us. So it's a bit less So I can literally just go play, done. And it even clears the next line of text. That's a little bit faster. Oh, look at that. Why didn't I do that before? Is there a shortcut key for this? Doesn't look like it. What are people saying? Who are you and what you did with Sparks? Would not use purple blocks, maybe chorus fruit. See, chorus fruit let you make more purple, don't they? So I'd be more inclined to give people a non-renewable source of purple than a renewable one before they reach the end. It's kind of my thinking there. Do some of these have spaces on the end? No, just that stick one for some reason. I think I just deleted a line there. I'm going to have to do this one by hand because it's a different length. Okay. Sphinxer says, a car and a bike walk into a bar. The bartender asks what they wanted. The car asked for gas and the bike asked for an explanation of how both of the two could walk into a bar. Oh, hardy ha. Hilarity. Oh, no, Niza says chorus fruits are not renewable, you need chorus flowers. I might not include... Damn it, I just deleted a line again. I might not include any purple stuff because it's kind of more the realm of the end. Although I think I do include blaze powder already. So, you know. Apples and purple fruit. We do have golden apples, which are, of course, much rarer now. Polyboy says, here is the potion tag. That is not the potion tag. He's given the custom potion effects tag. It's something like potion colon and then stuff like strong regeneration and strong health and stuff like that. Polyboy says, one problem with 1.9 potions, they've got no texture. They do have texture. You just need the new format. Look, let me show you. They basically have IDs. Like they have names. They're separate items instead of one item with different damage values. So it's things like... Oh, okay. So no, it is still Minecraft colon potion, but instead of different damage values, they have different MBT tags. Right. Sorry. I lied to myself there. Yeah, so we're slowly working our way through this. We've got kind of... Oh yeah, tipped arrows. Great idea. Let's write this stuff down as we think of it. Elytra, tipped arrows, of which there are many types, and maybe chorus fruit. I'm not sure. I guess we can. What other items are new to 1.9? There aren't that many, are there? Energixer says, I think we need a loot table command to set a loot table's contents within commands without having to change the world files directly. I agree. I think it would be amazing if they did that. It doesn't look like that's the direction that they're going in. Or like the... I think that would be much more flexible than having to create the loot table files by hand. So hopefully they decide to change that in the future. For now, they have actually been useful, which is great. I wasn't expecting that. How many more are there? Right, we're sort of in the middle level now. We've got... this is all the crap stuff. So we've got wheat and seeds and... things like that. This is the sort of stuff you'd find at a structure which is either a very close to the surface dungeon or a very low down tower, but was actually more designed for any sort of structure which spawns on the floor, like a little hut, for example, would have these sort of lower level quality goods, but in hindsight I think they are too low quality, if that makes sense. Oh, we've got a new enchanted iron boots that have exactly the same number of tags as a potion, which is handy, because I can just use my little filter thing. Welcome to the stream, and thank you for following Silicon Art Gaming. You don't know what you've gotten yourself into. Ooh, a diamond block. Nice. Enchanted book. Just going to do all the enchanted books I can find, and then come back for the spaces. I think it's going to be a little bit faster. It's a lot of items. This has been a very big project, converting this to 1.9. It's been bigger than it. Oop, it's been bigger than it had to be, because one way of dealing with this would have been simply to directly convert it so that it's just anything that's physically broken is fixed. But what I have done is I've gone through and actually improved it, which is more satisfying, I suppose, but also more time consuming. We've got a lot of command blocks here. Not really much we can do about that. We can cut down the size a little bit of each command by getting rid of things like the type. I've also made the scoreboard name shorter, and we can get rid of any Minecraft colon. So we should actually look at a before and after character count and see how it compares, because I think we can save quite a bit here. Nearly done. Any other suggestions for things we should include in the dungeons which are not currently included? Again, that list on the structure population page will list things. And just to reiterate what I'm planning to do here, I'm planning to release this as a developer pack, like a beta version as it were, where it's not coiled or anything. And then I will allow people to find issues with it, make improvements if they want, develop extension modules for it, you know, things like that. And then I'll release a finalized, properly tested full release shortly after. And we're done. Great. So what's our character count? 33647. Oh, let's get rid of... I'll just put it up here. 33652 3. Okay, 33653 was our old character count. Now let's get rid of Minecraft colon. I think that's only used for item names, so we can replace all of those. 222 occurrences. Our character count is down 2,000 odd already, which is crazy. I can remove, as Nonanza says, I can remove 0 colon 75 occurrences. I can remove all the S's from the levels. I don't know what the easiest way to remove those will be. Maybe I can just do this. Please say I can just do this. Look at it. Look, they're all so perfectly lined up. If I can just do this without breaking anything. Yeah, I can. That's fantastic. So I should be able to... Oh, they're not quite so well lined up for the ID. and they're all different as well. So, oh, you know what? I don't think I will break anything by finding this and replacing with this. Let's just highlight. Will it? No. Okay, hang on. Let's just find it first. 73 matches. There's no highlight button. It's really annoying. 73 occurrences sounds about right. So I don't think that'll break anything. And get rid of these S's. Highlight is under the Mark tab. Well, now there's no matches now. I'm pretty sure there's nothing. There's no brackets anywhere except in there. So I think we're okay. We can get rid of the speech marks here. I thought there were some other named items. Yeah, there it is. That's Crazy Man's pointing stick. And I thought there was a What's Chilling ice block somewhere as well. There it is. Bit worried about that apostrophe. It's probably fine. Okay, fantastic. I don't think we have any 1 colons here. We've already gotten rid of Minecraft colon. There's no fill commands we can tidy up here. Do we tag these chests? I'm pretty sure we give them a tag of some kind. I think it's just gm4_chest. But we only want to target them if they have... I guess once they're done, we should clear their I score. So we're just going to replace tag equal type equals armor stand with tag equals gm4 chest. Just going to cut down a bit on the characters. 4 occurrences were replaced. One occurrence was replaced. What? Okay, I must be doing something weird. Type equals armor stand. Replace the tag equals gm4_chest. It's finding them. Okay, maybe I had it highlighted. Oh, right, in selection. Yeah, that was the problem. Okay, so we've shortened that slightly, and then we can change gm4_I to I. And I think that's all we can do. I think that's it. So our final character count is 28910. So, 33653 minus 28910 is, we saved 4,743 characters, which is the equivalent of about that much text was saved. So like 30 command blocks cut down. Not bad. Right, okay, so that's not bad. 4,700 characters saved. The final thing left to do then, I guess, is work out what we want to replace. So I think all the enchanted books are good to be kept as they are. Jukebox, that can go. This is a very deep dungeon item, so chorus fruit, chorus underscore fruit. Let's put that here. We've got slot 12, 13, 14. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Just checking we had everything there. Because we've got them arranged by slot number, that means that we're going deep dungeon up to tall tower, and then here we start at deep dungeon again, so we need to keep that in mind when we're choosing where we're putting items. We also have some blank slots we can fill if we want. Polyboy suggests wither skulls. It's an interesting idea. So it's a notch apple. Iron block is pretty good. Diamond sword. The lower down stuff is generally pretty good. It's a shame that there's no way of really customizing the enchantment of an existing item in a chest. Otherwise we could really randomize the enchantments on these things as well. We could summon the item above the chest, entity data and enchantment on it, and then put it into the chest with a hopper, but that's kind of a bit crazy. Right, coal block was still good. Ice, what's chilling ice, we're leaving that in. Shiny books, golden apples, diamonds. Die 7 I'm guessing is lapis. I think that's the only one. No, die 7 is light grey dye. Oh wait, that's a 7 of die 4. Okay, so it's 7 lapis, that's fine. Giant books, redstone, iron ingot, and then we've got rail is fairly common in chests, but a bit sucky to find in one of these. So let's replace this with a tipped arrow. I need to forget the MBT of tipped arrow items. Are they things? Are they in here? Okay, so they're all the same ID and they've got different MBT tags. So I'm gonna have to pop down a chest, put a tipped arrow in it. Tipped arrow, no effect. Why are there blank tipped arrows? What does this do if I shoot it at something? It hit the pig with swirlies, I think. Oh, apparently I use the arrows when I shoot them. Didn't know that. It literally has no effect, and there's 2 of them. That's a bit odd. Hi, Encasteron, welcome to the stream. Night vision, invisibility. Spectral arrows are pretty cool. That has a different ID as well. Let's put some spectral arrows in here.